Hi there, Taurus. This is the Spirit Warrior. We've already had a flicker with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If the camera will focus. So the first card out, we'll do this. First card out is the Justice card, and it's in the first column, which is your current energy. Next, we have the King of Wands and the Four of Swords. The second column are your challenges. We have the Seven of Swords, the Empress. Well, I did this. I guess it has to go like that. Then we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The third column are your opportunities. And we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The last column is your possible outcome for the reading. And we have the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Justice card. There's an awful lot of masculine power here with a bit of feminine energy thrown in there. Quite interesting start to the reading, isn't it? We'll draw one more card, which will be the overarching energy for the reading, and it is the Mystery card. And we'll leave that there. And we'll turn it over at the end of the reading. So the Justice card says, your just desserts are coming into life. There may be an issue in your life which is out of balance, and now it's starting to come back into equilibrium. And that means that you will receive your just reward or just desserts in life. This can also be a legal situation in your life this week, and this does say that it's likely to be resolved in your favour. The King of Wands is fiery, charismatic, entrepreneurial, go-getter. He's the king that stands out in the crowd, and he says that you're feeling vibrant and full of energy and really ready to take on the world. The Four of Swords is a card of respite and taking a pause in life. So there may have been some situations in life that have exhausted you. If you've been through the eclipse season, I found it pretty exhausting, and I'm ready for a rest. Because just to say that it has been affecting my energies and it has been affecting my ability to read. So if this isn't quite up to regular standard, then I apologise. But it does say that now might be the time to take a pause in life and reflect on what is happening in your life and where you'd like your life to go. So I've done it again. So the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands clarify the Justice card. The Eight of Cups clarifies the King of Wands. And the Seven of Cups clarifies the Four of Swords. So there are two pages of cups here, and it does say that there is the possibility of new love coming into your life in this coming week. The appearance of the Empress certainly strengthens that. She is love, joy and happiness, and she is nurturing. And of course, it could mean that the result of this new relationship could be a child. The Nine of Wands is a card of being in battle. You've struggled, you fought, and you're still standing and you're ready to fight another day. The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. So you may feel as though there's something that's hindering in your life. It's not bringing you the joy that you truly desire, and so you've gone off into the distance to find the ninth cup, which fits in just here, that will make you fulfilled. The Seven of Cups is having many options in life. The universe says, here it is. There's all these things you can do. Not all of them are desirable, so you need to focus your energy where you want to manifest. And these are also just dreams or desires or inspiration. And so to truly manifest them in your life, you need to pull them down to the earthly plane. And maybe you're confused about where you want to go in life, and that's why you need that rest or that respite in the Four of Swords. In the challenges, we have the Seven of Swords, the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. There may be somebody who's been dishonest with you in your life, and so you need to have all your senses aware so that you can take appropriate action. It can also be a card of new strategies. It can be that it's time to try different ways of doing things in life as the old ways are no longer serving you, and that may be what you're leaving behind in the Eight of Cups. The Empress is an amazing positive sign for love, joy, happiness, fertility, and abundance in your life. It says that you're feeling joyful and happy and ready to receive the blessings of life. The Page of Cups obviously is new love, and the Ace of Pentacles can be a new path, particularly in prosperity and abundance. The universe is saying this is the path towards the things you truly desire in life. So life is looking very positive for you. If you combine these new beginnings with the Empress, there is a very positive energy for you here, Taurus. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, who is just next door. The Empress is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And the Four of Swords clarifies the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So the High Priestess guides us towards the things we desire in life through our intuition and dreams. She allows us to go behind the veil and listen to the whispers of the universe. So this may mean that the universe is saying to you, this person means no good, or this is the new path for you. So whichever resonates for you here, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune is an improving momentum in your life. Sometimes you're at the top of the wheel and sometimes you're at the bottom, but clearly there seems to be an improvement in your life here happening, Taurus. There's some very positive energies happening here. And now with it clarifying the Empress, it says there's positive energies and many blessings on their way in your life. The Four of Swords reappearing says that maybe you're undecided in life. Maybe you are confused. There's too many options. Maybe with it clarifying the Page of Cups, you may be feeling confusion or uncertainty about your feelings towards approaches of new love in your life. Of course, if you're not looking for love, the Page of Cups can mean that something that you truly do love is coming into your life. So a new house, new car, new pet, new job, could be something amazing on the horizon. And the Four of Swords clarifying the Ace of Pentacles says that indeed you may be focusing your energies towards the things that you want to manifest in life. That maybe there's some uncertainty about the path you want to take in life, and this may require you to meditate, pray, or reflect, and this may help you choose the path that you want to navigate in life. In the opportunities, we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Swords is something that is dead, done, and over with in life. The blood has drained from the corpse and there's nothing left. And often this can be a good sign. It means that whatever this situation was that may have been impeding in your life, it's never going to bother you again because it's just done and dusted. And you can see the dark skies are starting to recede and the light of the sun is starting to come over the horizon. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, or the happy ever after story. And it does say that as you leave what is dead to you behind, your hearts will be filled or overflowing with love, joy and happiness. And the High Priestess confirms that you do have inner guidance from the divine to help you shine a new path towards life and the things that bring you happiness and fulfillment. So the High Priestess is clarified by the Four of Cups. The Four of Pentacles clarifies the Ten of Swords, and the Hangman clarifies the Ten of Cups. So, fours are about stability and foundation. So in the Four of Cups, you've been feeling dissatisfied about what you've created in these cups in the past. And you're so disappointed that you can't move your gaze forward and you can't see the fourth cup the universe is offering you here. And with it being clarified by the High Priestess, it really is saying that you need to follow the guidance towards embracing the fourth cup. Otherwise, you'll be forever stuck in this area of disappointment and sorrow. The Four of Pentacles is often read as being stuck in a rut, that he's frozen here because he's created these pentacles, but he's not willing to risk those pentacles to move forward. He's very risk averse and he's willing to stay in this one spot forevermore because he thinks that's enough of his life. But the Ten of Swords is saying that whatever this situation was, that it made you fearful of the future. It made you doubt your abilities and your strength and whether things ever can go right in your life. This may have been a situation that has been haunting you forever. And maybe this is what you'll want to leave behind in the Eight of Cups. This situation has really been a handbrake on your life. And so you felt unable to move and you're feeling as though you're stuck. But he only has 4 pentacles and there are 10 pentacles in the tarot. And so now is the time to let go of your grip on at least one pentacle and invest in yourself and invest in your future so that you can build a legacy for the future. The Hangman is a new perspective. He's been tied to the tree of knowledge. He's contorted himself into different shapes to gain different perspective, and he's gained enlightenment. And this says now is the time for a different view on life. Now is the time to leave this view of this very limited mindset because you've been so fearful of circumstances in the past. And maybe this could be a situation like you've been in a relationship and money's been tight. There's been somebody who's controlled the purse strings in the relationship, and now the relationship is over. There's the possibility of greater freedom, but you've been so frozen by the way you've been treated that you're struggling to move forward. And the Hangman says, now is the time to take a more prosperous and optimistic view of life. And this will bring you the joy and happiness of the Ten of Cups and the fortune after difficulty, a big improvement in your life. In the outcome, we have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. So I didn't say with regards to the Page of Cups that this is a divine partnership. And so indeed, if you're looking for love, this is a powerful and awesome possibility of a relationship that may rock your socks off. The King of Swords, so there is a lot of masculine energy in this row, isn't there? We have the King of Swords, who's truth, wisdom, knowledge, and decisiveness. And it says you're not willing to accept any BS in life anymore. You're going to cut through the rubbish that people have been serving you up in life, and now is the time to step forward in life. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. And it says that there may have been some mental confusion, and this could easily be with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. But with the King of Swords, it says that this confusion about how you should live your life is coming to end, and you can clearly see a path, and now you're ready to be decisive and be strong and powerful, because the Emperor is the boss of the Tarot, and now you're becoming the boss of your life. It's somewhat prophetic for my life. As you know, you may not know, I am a Taurus. So it really is saying now is the time to take control of your life, isn't it? No more arguments and turmoil and worrying about what people think. Now is the time to speak the truth and take action. There you go, Taurus. That's a new recipe for life. The King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Five of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords. And the Ace of Cups clarifies the Emperor. So, the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour, and it says that some amazingly gorgeous person is about to enter your life. And the Ace of Cups strengthens this possibility of love in your life, and certainly strengthens the possibility of this divine partnership with the Emperor and the Empress. The King of Swords says it's time to cut the BS out. It reaffirms this. It says no more arguments. Speak your truth. Be decisive. Take strong action. And if this is situation, the Ten of Swords has been the end of a relationship, it certainly says that now the universe is opening up your life to new love, which is a really positive thing, isn't it?
Oh, hello.
Good luck, Taurus. We'll turn over the mystery card, and it is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is restricted thinking. You can only see one path in life, and you've been blindfolded and bound from seeing and experiencing many possibilities in life. And this just says in this reading, now is the time to free yourself. That really is the crux of the reading, isn't it? There's lots of amazing energies here. Justice seems to be coming into your life, and maybe that's a key thing. There's been a lot of injustice here in the Ten of Swords, and now you're starting to receive your just life, and you're leaving things behind. There's lots of new options. The universe is saying this is a major transition time, so that's why you may need these periods of respite in the Four of Swords. It's saying it's time for a new perspective. There's lots of amazing love in this reading, isn't there? There's the Empress, there's the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Cups as well. So now you're starting to feel appreciated in life. You're starting to feel loved. There are people surrounding you, and you're starting to feel really positive about yourself, which may have not been the case for some time. Because, of course, the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle, and it could be a 10-month or a 10-year cycle. And so there may be a difficult part of your life that now is subsiding, and the universe is sending you lots of amazingness here to create a new life. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So there you go. The universe is saying it's time for new beginnings. Time for new beginnings in love and emotion. Time for new beginnings, particularly in work and projects. But you can see there's amazing new growth on the Ace of Wands, and now really is the time to use the momentum of the Wheel of Fortune to create the life, or start to create the life that you justly deserve. Wow, Taurus, I like that reading. It feels really close to me. Maybe that's why this really feels prophetic for me. So, I hope you like this reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy and happiness, Taurus. And this is the Spirit Warriors signing out. Ciao.